Test 1, 2. Looks good, looks good. All right, let's grab everybody. All right, here we go. Great. Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. Depends on where you're watching from today. Dante here. Glad to be with you guys for another beautiful day in OFA. Gang, I want to get right into it. I'm fired up. We're having a cool week here in the Atlanta office. We have a lot of great stuff going on. I'm getting to see the future. The future is bright. I'm unbelievably excited for 2026 and what's going to happen with you all and your business. I'm just jazzed. I'm ready to rock and roll. So I'd love for you to put your hands up if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, maybe some technical concerns. I'm trying to do this thing in my account and I don't know how to make it work, or maybe some strategy. I want to do this thing, but I don't know how to do the thing. Whatever your questions are, it's Thursday. We have an open coaching day and I can answer any question. So if you would like to ask a question, all I need you to do is raise your hand. That just lets me know that you have a question that you would like to ask, and I'll bring you up to be able to ask that question. If you want to raise your hand, at the very bottom of Zoom, you'll see a little heart that says react. If you click that heart, there'll be a physical button that says raise hand. Beautiful. Just like Rich, you click that raise hand button that will raise your hand. That just lets me know that you have a question, something you would like to ask. If you don't have a question, that's perfectly fine. You are more than welcome to be here, observe, learn, watch your colleagues, and grow with them. All right, let's get it cracking. Adrian, you're going to be first. Good morning. How can I help today?
Good morning, Dante, and everyone. How are you doing today?
Living the dream. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I went ahead and implemented some of the changes that you suggest the other day.
Nice.
So do you mind if I share my screen because I have a couple of questions in regards to how um, the things as far as that you put down for the video, like as far as the details about it inside of ClickFunnels. I'm not sure if I have how to turn things on and off.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead and share your screen.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. You probably still have to click that little blue share button.
Share.
Bingo. Gotcha now.
Okay.
Looks like you actually have your ClickFunnels tabs open. Maybe that one.
Yeah. Let's see.
Bingo.
Okay, here we go. Echo stop. Just taking a minute.
No
Okay.
worries. Gotcha.
Okay. Here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a preview.
Yep.
All right. So this is what you said as far as for the hook, and then change this. I mean, for the header, and then the subtitle, and then just take a minute for the video. Okay, here it is. And I thought it was going to be difficult to upload it into YouTube, but it wasn't.
Easy peasy. Now, in the
Okay.
future, how do I pronounce your name?
Adrian.
Adrian, cool. Just wanted to make sure I had it right. So, in the future, I would recommend that you upload your videos to a paid video host, something like Voomly. Voomly actually has a really cool offer where you can get I think they still have this. You can get a free Voomly account and you can upload like one video a day. So the reason
Okay.
we want to do that is literally what we're looking at right here, right now. YouTube is a free video host and you can get started right away for free. And that's awesome. I love it for that. But now, after somebody watches your video, YouTube is going to pop up other related videos because YouTube wants to get people from your funnel back on their platform so they can make more ad revenue. It's just the game.
Right.
So, as you start going in the future, I think a great thing to do every day would be to take a video a day, take it from YouTube, put it into Vimeo, and then update that URL so you don't ever have to share your attention with any other platforms.
Okay.
But this is a great start. You did wonderful. Take me up top. Those bullets should not be there yet. Those
Okay.
bullets should be just below the video. Um,
Okay.
Open up a new browser tab for me, please. Like a whole new tab, that little plus to the right-hand side. Yeah, beautiful. And go to sellingonline.com. Yes, right there in the search bar. Beautiful. Sellingonline.com. Just type in .com and then put a space. We don't want reviews. Bingo. Enter. Boom. Scroll me up to the very top, please. There. That's what we want. We are above the fold. Quite
Okay.
literally is going to be headline. Well, you can see on Russell's, he has company logo, he has navigation, then he has a little 3-day challenge. It's not technically a headline, it's just a little sub headline up there showing the dates and times of the live thing that he's talking about here. So you can have the same if you want. You could have that top navigation just like Russell. You do not need this. All you need in your above the fold is a headline and a subheadline. The headline makes the claim, the subheadline confirms the claim or breaks false beliefs. So let me give you an example of a typical headline, subheadline. Headline is I help X do Y without Z. That is, some might argue that's the most basic marketing headline ever created, but I would argue it's also the most effective. It's worked for 20 years, it's going to work for another 20 years. So that's the headline, makes the claim. I help X do Y without Z. And then the subheadline would break more false beliefs. That would be like, even if. Even if you've tried this and this and this, or even if your mom told you that you would never be anything in your entire life, or even if your third grade teacher didn't believe in you. Headline makes the claim, subheadline supports the claim or breaks the false beliefs that they might have. Then video. That's it in the above the fold. We don't want to give people too much to look at. Your bullets would go below the video. So headline, subheadline, video, and then bullets. This is perfect for you if, and then you have those bullets. Does that all make sense?
Yes, it does.
Cool. And I want to showcase this too. When it comes to funnel hacking, please, gang, please. I've seen it forever. Russell's talked about this a ton. When we go to funnel hack, we'll typically put our own spin on things. And we'll be like, I don't like that they did that. I'm going to do this instead. But when we're funnel hacking, we should always do exactly what we're funnel hacking, what we're seeing our competitors do. The starting point that you launch at, the thing that you launch with, the first thing should be exactly what your competitor's doing. Because it's just like I was showing yesterday. We don't have to have all the answers as to why they're doing those things. They've already gone through the pain. They've already tried tons of different things, and they've settled on what they're on because that works and converts the best. So don't start with your own flair. Don't start trying your own things. Start with exactly what you're modeling, and then you can start tweaking things one by one and see if it helps your business or hurts your business. Does that make sense as well?
Yes, it does.
So good. Great. Great, great. Let's go back and take a look at yours now. I believe it's that tab. Learn the secrets I use to go from pole to profits in under 30 days. Then there'd be a subheadline, right? Breaks the false beliefs. What false beliefs would people be having when they see this, right? So you're teaching people how to go from dancer to business owner, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so a dancer sees this headline, learn the secrets I use to go from pole to profits in under 30 days. They see that and they're like, wow, you're telling me there's a way out? What are the limiting beliefs that first hit their mind as soon as they see that headline? No, I can't do that because maybe my boyfriend won't let me. No, I can't do that because I have a high standard of living that I won't be able to replace without this stream of income, right? You know your customers the best. Can you think of any false beliefs that might hit their brain when they see your headline?
Right now, not off the top of my head, I can't, but I see the direction that you're going in.
Great. As long as you see that. Sometimes it does take some time to actually like think back to my customer. Maybe what would I have thought when I saw this and I didn't know these things. So no worries. It definitely takes time sometimes. But that's what I want to see. And also, we don't teach people to learn. A little psychology. When you say learn, that tells me work. My brain is signaling work because to learn takes effort, right? I have to, what do we think when we think learn? We think open books. We think watching video training. We think homework and workbooks, and all of those things are associated to work. So instead of learning, we say discover or unlock. Because
Okay.
that doesn't sound like work. That sounds easy. Unlock is just, oh, I just turn a key. I turn a key and I got the thing. So unlock the secret I use to go from pole to profits in under 30 days. Even if you don't think you're going to be, even if you think your current income is so high it can't be replaced. That's it. Headline, subheadline, video.
Okay. And can I get
Nice.
your opinion of these videos that I have? Because
Yeah.
it's just something that I wanted kind of like have on there, but I think I might need a little bit more work. So this is just basically me playing with AI. So let's see, I already did this one. So it's the second one.
Oh, yeah.
So, so
Yeah.
that one, and
Yeah.
then
Okay, so these are great. These are great, like short form videos.
mhm.
These would be great YouTube shorts. These would be great to share on Facebook and as well, and maybe even it wouldn't be a good TikTok. These are great. These are great little videos for your organic marketing, right? That would be like a great intro to a video, or maybe that's the intro, and like maybe that's the intro, but then after that, there would be you. And it'd be like, hey guys, Adrian here, and I'm really excited to tell you today exactly how I went from pole to profit so you can do the same, right?
Okay.
So the difference is, let's go back to your funnel, please. Okay, and remind me, what is this page? Is it for a free opt-in or a paid product?
I have a free opt-in as well as an upsell to a couple of products.
Okay, cool. So after they opt in,
Products.
you're going to show them some courses or trainings?
Yeah, because basically it's showing them how the opt-ins would be some free wills for for social media content, or they can go in and buy the package for digital marketing, how to build their own business with digital marketing, which they'll have PLLs that's already done that they can just put their own little spin on it and
Mm,
purchase and sell them, and they'll get like 85%.
nice. Cool. Cool. The other thing about headlines and subheadlines is we really want to tell people the thing that they're doing or what they're getting. Can you go back to Russell's really quick, the selling online? Yes. He does a great job telling people what it is. And he does that in that little sub-headline, 3-day challenge, live December 9th through 11th at 8 p.m. So it's a live training. It's a live presentation. So once you have that, then he can go into his headline, discover the one-to-many selling secret that allowed me to set a world record, and how you can do it with all your own products, right? So just having the thing in the headline is going to do you really good as well. Let's go back to your page. I believe, yeah, it's that one. So a customer right now would have to scroll down. They would have to engage with your funnel. They would have to scroll. They would have to look. They would have to take an action to learn what you're actually offering them. Like what are you offering me? A course, a training, a video, a PDF, a download, an AI tool? Like, is it free? Is it paid? What is the thing? And you really want to have that in your headline as well. So I would probably tweak the headline to steal my exact secrets I use to go from pole to profits in under 30 days. And then you could have in the sub headline, oh, and then we also want to have the price. And then you want to put a dash, completely free. So now they know in the headline, they know, oh, I'm stealing her secrets that she was able to go from poles to profits, and I'm able to get this thing completely for free. There's no questions now. They have all the information they really need to make a decision in the above the fold as soon as they hit the page. Some people are going to go down and read more because they'll want more info, but a lot of people, that's all they're going to need. Like, yeah, let me get that. And they're going to opt in and do the thing. But that's because we have a proper headline. It's telling them what it is and what it's going to do for them. Does that all make sense?
Yes, it does.
So good. Really quick, I need to get you. Do you have my robot, Dante I?
No.
Oh. Here we go. I just put a link for you in the chat, Adrian. You and everybody else. That is for Dante AI. He is a specific AI that I made. He is not a custom ChatGPT. He's a specific AI that I made. And I got to train him on exactly what I want to train him on. I trained him on only the teachings and frameworks of Russell Brunson. He only markets like Russell Brunson. No other books, no other frameworks, no other anything. Dante I is a fantastic strategist and copywriter. He's not a good technician. I didn't train him on any of that, so please don't use him for how do I change my button color. He's never going to get you there. But for strategy and for copy, he is so good. So I would love for you to write out your headline and your subheadline and then copy that, put it in Dante I, and say, I'd like you to help me rewrite this headline and subheadline to be just say, I'd like you to help me rewrite the headline and subheadline. That's all you're going to need to say. And it's going to tweak that copy a little bit for you. And Dante I is going to help you land on the perfect headline, subheadline.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. For you also, since this is a free lead magnet, I don't think you want to use that video because that video doesn't really explain or show to me anything about the lead magnet itself. I'm going to actually take your screen share right now, and I'm going to share mine just so I can explain. Okay. Come here. Oops, sorry, wrong link. Here is one of ClickFunnels. This might actually be our greatest ever. I'm not fully sure on the true numbers. It's been a while since I looked at them. But here's one of the top, if not the top lead magnets ClickFunnels has ever launched. It is 108 proven split test winners. And look at the simple headline here, 108 proven split test winners. Simple tweaks you can make to your funnel so you can make more money now. And there's no video on this page. What we have on this page is called a mock-up. Anytime we have lead magnets or digital products, they're intangible. I can't see them, I can't feel them, hear them, touch them. They're intangible. So to increase conversions, we make them tangible. And we do that by making simple mock-ups like this. This looks like a book cover. It's got a book straight up, and it's sitting on another book. It's got the title. This is just what the ebook cover photo is. We just take it and put it onto a physical book. Now, a physical book is something somebody can feel, they can touch, they can see it. It makes it so much more real to me. And by having a high-quality mock-up like this, I'm curious, you let me know, Adrian, does this make the lead magnet look valuable to you? Like, as a business owner who wants to increase their conversions and profits, just seeing that mock-up, does it make it more attractive?
Yes.
It does. You're right. It makes it real in your brain. So I don't think you need a video for your lead magnet. I think you just need a simple mock-up of your offering, of the lead magnet. So your lead magnet, does it come with one or multiple things?
Multiple things.
So it's like a PDF and other stuff?
Yeah, because what I have is basically the sneak peek is basically what they're going to see, like what's stored in the package. And then I have the reels that will help them with content. And the upsell would be to buy the digital marketing package, which would still have all the PDFs over I forgot how many PDFs is there, but there's a lot of PDFs there, and there's a community as well that would help them. So if they have any questions and so forth, as well as myself, I can help them lead the way as far as guiding them in the right direction, like more so like mentoring.
Yes, gotcha. So good. Great lead magnet. Okay, so when we have a bundle of things like you do here on I'mAllIn.com, here's a bundle. You get 12 months of ClickFunnels, Traffic Secrets Access, Traffic Swipe File, the OFA VIP Full Access, and Conversation Domination Live. So you get multiple things when you buy this. It's a bundle just like you have for your lead magnet, which is a good thing. We make, again, a mock-up. And we just make each thing its own thing in the mock-up. Now all of this becomes real. All of this becomes tangible. And I want you to do that. Instead of having a video, I want you to do that, especially for lead magnets. Lead magnets, we don't need to make really long, big pages. They're really simple. We're not asking for much of a customer, just their name and email and maybe a phone number. So we don't need a huge long page. We don't need a ton of sales copy. We just need a hard-hitting headline, subheadline. We just need a good mock-up, and then down there below, a little bit more supporting evidence about yourself. Maybe you want to just tell them your journey in a really quick story. That's it for lead funnels. Really, really simple. But these mock-ups are going to be everything. So you, Adrian, you can definitely go to ChatGPT and you can just tell it what are the things that come in your free bundle, and then it'll make you some mock-up images of like how it would portray those bundles. Feel free to say, I want an image in the styling of Russell Brunson, and it will give you these types of images. So you can use ChatGPT to come up with your initial mock-up, the initial design of what you'll make. Then here's the next site I want to get you. No, not selling online. It is Placeit.net. Placeit.net has tons of mock-ups right here. These things, these are called mock-ups. So Placeit has tons of mock-ups here. A lot of times what people will do is they'll go to Placeit and they will create each individual thing in the mock-up. They will create each individual thing inside of Placeit. And Placeit makes it really easy. So like when you go here and you go to mockups and let's say digital and let's just say app. No, that's going to be videos. Sorry. Let's go here. Oops, come on, digital. And let's just say, there we go. We can go to MacBooks. So here's how it works. It gives you these images of MacBooks, of things, and you just put your photo on there, and then it shows just like so. It's exactly what Russell does to make his mock-ups like so. So what people will do is they'll go and they'll make each individual thing, maybe some laptops, some cell phones, some books or PDFs or whatever. They'll make each individual thing and place it. Then they'll take all of those images into Canva, and then you can really arrange and design them any way you want. Does that make sense as well?
Yes.
So good. So good. That's honestly the core essentials that you need to have on a good lead funnel that's actually going to work and actually going to convert. From there, it's just front end traffic, go make your shorts, go make your YouTube, go live on Facebook, tell your story.
Yeah, I was actually trying when you were showing the other day on the testimonies, I went in there and I seen that they had like some stack ups. So I was looking at the stack ups too, as far as trying to use the stack ups and just get little pictures and put it similar to what Russell has.
You definitely can. What she's talking about, gang, is this. This is called an offer stack. When you buy today, you're going to get this and this and this and this and this. That's an offer stack. We should always have offer stacks. And with our lead funnels, we definitely can have offer stacks for our lead magnets. So you could just make it like this in ClickFunnels. Really simple. We use icons, check marks. Or for your stack, you can also go to Canva and you could make your stack be whatever you want. So you said you wanted little images. You could go make those little images in Canva and then just put the words on the right. And then this is just an image element inside of ClickFunnels, which, by the way, this is. If I click and hold and drag, you can see that's an image element. Let's see if this is. Nope, he just used natural ClickFunnels. This is very, very common practice, gang. Like to use Canva to make things and then just add images to your funnel. Let's say you guys ever seen those headlines that have like all sorts of crazy code on them? It looks like where some of the words are some size, some of the words are different sizes, some are bold, some are not bold. And they have like 3 different colors in their words. That's all done in Canva. And you can check on those by going to the headline and click and hold and move. And if it highlights, it's just words on the page. But when you click and hold and move, if it pulls out, it's an image. So that's really common practice, Adrian. You could make, if you wanted to make a stack like that with its own images, I would tell you just do it in Canva. It's super fast, and then you add it as an image in your ClickFunnels account.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking at as well, between what I seen in ClickFunnels and trying to do something in Canva.
Yes, that's very, very common practice.
And then also too, I wanted to just piggyback on when I was talking about the replays. What threw me off was the dates. So the dates was incorrect in there, and that's why once you said it yesterday, I was like, oh, when I went down and looked down and said 7 days, 8 days, I'm like, oh, here it is right here.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. It's just I have a whole system, and sometimes I forget to update the title of the YouTube stuff, and it's the wrong title, and always go by the stream by date.
Right. Okay. I got you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Any other questions today, Adrian?
No, that's it. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
Okay, Marie, you're next. How can I help today?
Hi, Dante.
Hey.
I just wanted to find out what Zoom account am I expected to take for my Prime Mover
You
presentations?
you want the pro paid account.
Yeah, I did check, but it looks like even the paid have different prices and different packages it comes with.
Oh, okay. Great question here, Marie. I gotta be honest, I haven't looked at Zoom like accounts or anything in a month or two, and it's very possible that they've updated their accounts or offers or pricing models. So this may be incorrect now, but you just need the lowest tier of a paid Zoom account, as it was a couple months ago.
Okay.
However, for this question, I'd love for you to ask Prime Mover. You have Chris and you have Vince over there. I think you can ask them questions pretty much any time. I would love for you to ask them. They know the exact account today that you need to be on.
All right. Yeah, I did ask Chris, but he was like, I should contact Zoom and talk to them based on
That you
what.
should contact Zoom?
Yeah. But
No, 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 no. They know that. They need to know that. They
so
know what
that's
account.
yeah, so I was like, okay, but I didn't even know where to even start from, like getting their customer service and
Okay, what you need is the bare minimum to be able to run and host webinars.
yeah, I will start with that one because I think it takes like 150 people for the start with the $8.
And that will probably suffice for you starting, right? 150 people is probably good.
Even am I even gonna have up to that?
Okay, so yeah, you can definitely start on that account. You're fine.
All right. All right, Dante, let me show you one just like a minute share over here.
Yeah.
See. This thing, I was trying to edit my emails already, and they said button link to add live webinar events to calendar. How am I supposed to figure this out?
Uh so that's just you. Oh, yeah, you get that from Zoom. So when you make your Zoom webinar, Zoom gives you a URL to share, and they give you an add to calendar URL too. So that's you make it in Zoom, they give you a URL and you just put the URL right there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So basically, this is what I've been working on for the past days, editing the emails, and I don't have anything much.
Awesome. I love that. Moving and grooving. That's good stuff.
Thank you, Dante.
You got it, Marie. Great work. All right. Let's keep this train going. Nice. Rich is next. Good to see you, Rich. How can I help today?
Hey, what's up, Dante?
What's cracking?
Not much. So I've been working on the store like you had suggested
Yeah.
and working on trying to find a good product to go with Trey.
Mm.
So I'm testing more than anything. The rush
Mm.
that I was telling you, I'm backing off on rushing, going with consistency because the last 30 days since I went back to doing things like we had originally discussed, I have gotten 32 orders in those since I've been going into straightening out my stuff. Remember, I went dead for a month.
Yep.
I got nothing.
Yep.
I started going back into doing this and I'm tweaking things. So out of those 32 orders, 56 items were purchased.
Mm.
So I'm getting them to go more. My sales have gone up 967% since you
Mm.
got me to go back. And I think one of the things, and it actually, the ChatGPT agreed with Trey that what it's seeing from my stats isn't normal because this I'm getting these sales from the shop app. They're not going to a particular product. They're going into my whole store
Mm.
and they're buying from multiple collections at the same shopping time,
Mm.
which is weird, it says. And I picked up 160 followers.
That's great.
So
Good.
it's working. And
It
I wanted
is.
to say, one of the orders came in and Trey saved me on one because normally in the past it was something that it dropped from my store because I have a spending limit. So I don't spend too much on something where I'm going to pay when someone buys it. So they ordered a dog chew toy, but it was more, and I couldn't get it. So I used Amazon. I used my Amazon Prime account, and I sent it to them as a gift with a note that here, your first gift is early. Enjoy the two extra because I couldn't get a single one. So I bought them a 3-pack and I gave them two extra for free and it cost me like 50 cents. But then they emailed me back that I got a customer now for life because they didn't get this sweater yet. And I was trying to explain it's different, they're different companies. So you're gonna have
Yes.
the sweater is clothing. It's different than this. But in the past, I couldn't find it. I would have just
Refunded.
yeah, I'm gonna refund that. But I thought of Trey and I said, you know what, let's try it. And it worked. I mean, so you don't need it just to find a product to sell. You can use it if you run short on something, right? In an interim. So I just wanted to let you know that because, I thought I never thought that way before. And this is
Mm,
what you get from coming to all these classes. Even when I have nothing to say or participate, I'm still going to sit here and listen because you never know what you're going to pick up.
yes, 100%, Rich. I say this a lot. In OFA, we have a rare opportunity to stand on the shoulders of titans instead of trying to walk amongst them. And that is why we join OFA. That is why we show up every single day. You learn these things and they become part of how you think. And I really like how you said, I never thought this way. I found that same revelation when I came into this world. It's not that anybody is smarter than I am. It's not that anybody is born with anything specialer than I'm born with. They just have trained themselves to think and look at things a different way. And how valuable it is to be able to be around those people for elongated periods of time. You start looking at things and thinking like they do. And that's power right there.
Right. It's the same thing like I had learned before, when I had a customer wanted to do a refund if the product didn't ship. And I said, well, because I need it by a certain date. I said, well, how about, you should have it by this day. If you don't get it, you can keep it and I'll give you a discount. So the shipping company messed me up and they didn't pick it up for 2 days and I'm off. So I emailed back that I'm going to refund the money like I promised and everything. So I got a new customer for life because she can't believe how I worked with her that way. And I would like to say, because if anyone does do Shopify stores, a good thing for, and I think it would be with anything where you're listing products, where you got those meta fields in the bottom, the descriptions that it puts in online, they generally just auto copy whatever your description is for your product. So what you need to do is you need to go down into those meta fields and edit that into 160 characters or less so that when they see it online, they can see your whole message. So
100%.
that's one of the things that I did all the time. So I don't bulk load products like some people. I always do them separate. And that's one of the things I went back to. And that's one of the reasons why so many of my products are listed in Google, I was told. So I
Mm.
figured I would mention it because I'm up to like 32 pages of full pages of products in Google. And it's going through saying, well, look, you did this, this, this. So I just wanted to say, that's one thing that definitely helps with your organic traffic because I'm still getting organic traffic. So the Shopify app and my organic traffic is damn beating my ads. So I got to get better at ads.
Or do we just lean more into organic?
Well, I am. I'm leaning heavy into the organic, and that's why I'm doing the testing I'm doing with the jewelry, because it's all about the sayings to get the prices you want, right? Because you're getting them to buy your message, not the jewelry as the whole, right?
Yep.
So it's a matter. So rather than spend large amounts at one time, I learned another program where I only have to do 2 to 3 ad sets, do ad set budget, do 3 ad sets with the same product with 3 different messages. And you just run it for $5 a day for 3 days. And if you don't get this in the first day, you cancel it. If you don't get this in the second day, and one of the most important things to look at is cost per link click.
Mm.
Because if your cost per link click is over $2, you're not going to be able to scale profitably. So if anything goes over $2, just cancel it because you're not going to scale.
Yep.
That's what I was told.
Are you writing any blogs about your best-selling products yet?
No, but there's a lot of things I want to get into doing. Before I was just like I stopped with all the Russell emails and all I'm just focusing on the things that we got here with the One Funnel Away and the Buy More and my store. And I know they're gonna lead into each other. And I'm also gonna I'm gonna put links to my funnels into my Shopify store
Yes.
in a page, and I'm going to get them to go to a special where they can go into the funnel, and I could do it that way.
Yes, like have your Shopify displayed at $10 and then you could say save 20%, click here, and it's $8 in your funnel.
Right.
I love that strategy.
And I'm
love
going to
that.
set up the product pages for the products I really want to push in Trey's format that he gave for the
Buyback machine.
Shopify store. So that's like a mini funnel inside your Shopify store.
Yep.
And I want to reach out to that company with the referrals, the renewal, that I can't think of the name of that from the Buy
Oh,
More.
you're talking about the rewards program.
Yeah, yeah. You had
Yeah.
said they might do something to hold on, so I never did anything at the time. So, and
Oh,
then
that
we
should be
never.
ready though. When you're ready, reach out. I believe they're all set up, ready to get you in.
So I just got to tell them I'm with Trey and this,
Yep.
and they'll take care of it.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because I'm going to
And
set
that's
that
the
up.
real thing, because you're not hitting people with upsells at the moment in Shopify, right?
Some
they're just
products have them, like my jewelry ones, they come with them. And then at the bottom, I do show them other products that could go with what they're buying.
yeah, your frequently bought
Yeah,
togethers.
I try to get it to match what, in that realm of what they're buying so that they see other things, other pieces of jewelry or clothing that might go with it and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes. Um I think two things for you, Rich. I think blogs, so you can get more SEO. You're doing SEO the right way, and you're seeing results from that. So I'd probably be making some blogs about your best-selling products that you're getting the most sales on, and that should get you even more SEO clicks. And then the next thing I think too is taking your best-selling products and making sure that there's funnels ready for those. I love the strategy. Use Shopify as leverage to leverage people into the funnel. Higher price on Shopify, save 20% here, and then get them ripped into a funnel, because then you're going to run the buy more machine. V-curve on the order form. You're going to run Moss, right? And then you're going to run your upgrade. Then you're going to run your loyalty program. And that's going to literally 2x your business overnight.
Yes, and I also got another platform that I can share my jewelry on without having to pay for an extra account. And I am opening up that store as a Faith and Family store. And that's all that's going to be in there. And all the products are going to come from that one company that I have, because I got jewelry, I got accessories and shirts, and and they're Bella and Canvas shirts. They're not chintzy.
Yep.
So and then this way here, like when you go into the Shopify store, I got over 2,000 products. But you're going to go into this one and it's going to be narrowed to that. I can get them to a product or a collection, but I can't stop them from seeing everything else that's on my menu when they go into the store.
Correct.
That's why the funnels, that's why ever since I found this is why I've never given up on this, because I know this is going to be it. And that year I spent learning how to do this, I saw what effect it had on the Shopify store by not doing the same stuff that I was doing before. I could throw stuff in there, it wasn't resonating. But now that I'm putting it in the way I used to put it in, it's resonating and it's showing, because I'm getting multiple sales from different categories, which is blowing my mind.
Those are hyper buyers. You're getting hyper buyers. And like, all I can think right now is, oh my gosh, what if we were getting them to a funnel right now? These people that are buying multiple products in multiple different categories, man, they're hyper buyers. You rip them into a funnel? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I'm getting their emails that aren't buying too. I'm getting people to just give me their emails.
Great. And of course, you know the game. Those should be targeted emails about funnel products.
Yes.
Not just sending them back to the store. That's got to be hyper-focused emails about specific products.
Yep.
Rich,
Yeah.
come
so
on with it, man.
We're going now. So I think the roll started, and I'm done with the putting the pressure. I'm just going to do for consistency. They were like, why are you so concerned about Christmas when you don't end until May? You're from now till May. You're going to be a top seller, because jewelry is going to be in that realm from now till then, until Mother's Day.
But
You're gonna
next
have
time
to.
they ask you that, say, yeah, but my customers have their credit cards out in their
Yeah.
hand ready to use right now more than they will in
Yes.
January.
No, but they were just trying to get me to, settle down and go back to like what you're saying. Take your time and do this and stop pressuring yourself more than you need to. It's you gotta everyone goes through it, right? You're not gonna hit anything fast. You're gonna do, you're gonna fail and fail and fail. But you got to fail consistently, not fail sporadically before you
Right.
get better.
Right.
So that's all they're trying to say is don't kill yourself, that it's going to end if you don't get it now, you're done, when there's other people that found the product on the 12th of December and made six figures by Christmas. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. You never know what's going to happen. You just got to keep doing it.
100%. That's true.
And that's why they say don't, like Trey says all the time, don't fall in love with a product. Don't think, because you always know no one cares what you think,
Yep.
right? The first things I put in my Shopify store, I had people going, "Why would you put that in there?" I said, "I don't know. The guy that I'm working with said that, just put stuff," and then that's the stuff that's sold, right? The things that you would think would never sell. So I don't go by what I like. And then, that's where the Trey coming in with you, meshing with all the other things that I've learned. And now that I get to put all this effort into just this is all I got to focus on. It's, I really think I can really see how all this can work once you sync it all together.
100%, man. 100%. Great job, Rich. It's awesome.
So
I'm super
that's all.
proud of you, man.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
You got it, brother. You got
Bye.
it. Wow. All right, gang. Well, it's 11:48. We have just a couple minutes left. Are there any final questions I can answer for anybody? If you have a final question, please just raise your hand. In Zoom here, at the bottom of Zoom, there's a little heart that says react. If you would like to raise your hand, click the heart that says react, and then there's a raise hand button. I do have a really strict schedule today. We have, like I said early on, we have a bunch of people in the office. We're doing a bunch of great work today, so I have meetings throughout the rest of the day. If we end a couple minutes early, that's not the worst thing in the world today. But if you have questions, I definitely want to help you. I don't want to leave anybody in the ether just hoping, oh, what do? I don't want to leave you with that. So please, if there's any questions, and you know what? Forget the raised hand things. If you have a question, feel free to just unmute yourself. We have a couple minutes. We can talk about it. Otherwise, we can close down early, and we'll have Expert Friday tomorrow. But any final questions, please feel free to unmute yourself. Cool.
Actually, I'll ask a question, Dante.
Please, Mark.
I just started doing ads on Facebook
Nice.
for my webinar. And I guess what are some of those initial metrics? I mean, I understand that this is a funnel that trickles down to ultimately getting to a sale, right? But what are some of the numbers that I should be looking for? I did put out an ad, and then I was like, I'm going to do another ad, and I'm going to do the split testing with it and see which one performs better, right? And then just, go from there. I figure I'll just keep doing that. But are there any numbers that I should be watching out for? Because I guess one of the things that I'm noticing right now is that I'm getting a few clicks, but nobody has registered on it yet. So thoughts?
Yes, I want to see on an ad, I want to see a click-through rate. I want to see the clicks at least 10%. Because this is for a free webinar, right? This is a free thing. So I want to see at least 10% of my people clicking the ad.
Okay. So you're talking about if there's 100 views,
I want 10 clicks.
Getting 10 clicks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's not even close to that. So I guess I need to work on, and that's where conversation domination comes in.
There it is, my man. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Then on your funnel, again, this is a free thing. It's totally free. I want to see 20 to 30% opt-in rate.
Okay.
So 100 people go to your funnel, I want to see 20 to 30 of them registering. Once we're hitting
Okay.
those are the metrics of scale. And then, of course, once we have that, we need to make sure that the webinar is converting, and we want that to be converting around a 10% at least. Once we're there, that's the scale metrics. We can start scaling it.
Okay, so you said on the ad, you said 10%
10% click-through on the ad.
click through. And then on the main registration page, you said 30?
20 to 30. I'd be happy with 20 is acceptable. I'm happy with 30. And we can get that higher, right? We can get that up to
Sure.
like 40 or 50. But to know that we're successful, what we're doing is working, yes, 20 to 30 on the funnel registration page.
Okay.
And then the webinar itself, we want around 10%. It can definitely get higher, right? Like I've done many webinars where I closed 100% of the room. So it can definitely get higher, but 10%, 8 to 10. If you're in there, you're doing things.
All right. So I'm doing a book for the webinar is not going to have a price on it because my pricing is variable by client.
So it's a
I'm doing-
webinar to an application.
Correct.
You're probably going to close more like 20% then.
Okay.
Because that's after the webinar. Certain people fill out the application. That's such a high level of intent that they're giving you. And then you have an application so you can make like custom sales calls for each people, custom tailored to their needs, their desires. And yeah, you should be able to close really well on that.
All right. Cool. That's all
Awesome.
I got.
Nice.
All right.
Good,
Hey,
good
thanks a
question,
lot.
Mark. Thank you for it.
Sure.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hey Dante, do you have time for a quick question? I remember that you mentioned that certain price points are now, I guess, getting cold. Like
Yes.
like $200, $300, I think. Like anything that you can mention in addition, like is that regardless of the product itself? Like, is that something that you guys are seeing across the board at that price point is just
That's a
not
great question.
not sitting well with customers?
Great question, Vladimir. That is true in the creator economy right now, the digital side of things. So your experts, like if you're like a Mark, an expert running webinars for digital products, that mid-ticket $200 to $400 is really struggling right now. It's hard on Facebook ads. It's hard to get conversions, but that is not on e-com.
Got it. So it's a service based. So okay.
Absolutely. Yes. A lot of people right now are going lead magnet, skipping the mid ticket 97 to 297 and going right to their higher ticket, their webinar type offers 1,000 to 5,000.
Okay. And you don't think that any sort of analytics can be derived or correlation that exists with the physical products?
Not really in that sense. Like when it comes to physical products, I can tell you that $67 sells better than $200, but it's just lower price point and that's more available for all of the consumer base. For a guy like you selling the luxury products that you're selling, not so important. Your customer doesn't really line up with all of those reports and metrics and everything. So honestly, for you, I would just disregard all of that. Don't even let it live in your brain. It doesn't apply to you.
Gotcha. No, that's cool because what I'm facing right now is in the same funnel, like it's just different sizes, right? Like one is $167 product, the other one is $307, right? And I can provide some discounts. And that's basically the last thing that, is just sitting like, because I don't want to put both because then I'm, then I might face like that decision dilemma and then should I get a bigger one, should I get a small one? At the end, like it gets nothing, right?
At the end of the day, I can't make a choice, and a confused mind always says what, Vladimir?
No.
Every time, without fail, you're 100%.
Yeah,
Instead of having to make a choice, I would rather you just have ad A goes to funnel A with price point A. Ad B goes to funnel B with price point B. That way
Okay.
there's no decisions. It's separate ads for separate products. They don't have to make a decision on which pack do I want. They just have to make a decision on do I want these cigars or not.
Yeah. I mean, what I was thinking, and I have to rebuild this, and that's another problem because I had one build on Gem Pages, and I built the entire thing in ClickFunnels, and silly me, because on Gem Pages it's auto save, and on ClickFunnels is not, and somehow the whole work went to dust in ClickFunnels, and I got so like just frustrated and demoralized that then I went back to Gem Pages, but then it's the same problem that I'm gonna be facing there, like inability to, and obviously like the Gem Page, since it's in Shopify, somebody clicks on my logo, it's gonna go into the store, it's gonna get out of the funnel, and then it won't be able to go back because the thing is in a subdomain. So that's why I'm still gonna just get over it, snap out of this thing, go to ClickFunnels. But what I'm also thinking is, since the boxes look the same, is just the depth. Like whatever somebody decides to buy, and then maybe just offer as an upsell. Like, hey, upgrade for just $100. At $100, it's the same box, same everything. We'll just double up the amount.
That's a beautiful upgrade offer. Yes.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. As I said, I'm just like I can, I'm just a little down today, like the because I built this entire thing in ClickFunnels, and silly me never hit the save button, and somehow like you went to dust. But lesson learned. So listen, thank you so much for everything, Dante.
Always a pleasure, Vladimir. I'm sorry to hear about that, but
it's cool. It's my fault.
You're gonna push right through it, and you'll be a-okay. I know you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
You got it, my
I'll
friend.
probably build this thing today, and tomorrow I'm gonna, because I've never set up the upsell, so I'm gonna try to come back and see if if you got time, if I can ask to see if I set it up correctly. Hopefully
Yeah.
I'll get it done today.
Yeah, 11 to 12. We have that open coaching. Make sure to join then. I can take a look 100%.
Will do. Thank you so much, Dante.
You got it, my man. Great stuff.
Thank you, bud. Thank you so much for everything. Hey, are you in the Atlanta office? Is
Yes.
that the click? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Dante,
You got it. Yes.
please, one last question before you go. When
Yes.
the other guys were talking, I was just wondering, like, I do skincare and I don't see a lot of people do like the webinar thing, except for experts who do teach people on how to formulate.
Mm-hmm.
But like walking people, customers, like consumers through the process of guiding them on what they need to do and then proposing your product to them. I haven't really seen that.
You should look up Barefaced. Are you familiar with them?
Yes, he told me about it, but do they do webinars?
Yes. She's done a ton of webinars in the past. She's done a ton of free trainings. She's done a great job, and she even now does live shopping. I just was in a stream of hers a couple weeks ago where she's doing live shopping. It's just a nice display behind her of all her products, and she just walks up here. Oh yeah, look at this. This is this product. This product's amazing. It's really best for women who have this kind of skin and they're experiencing these kind of problems. And it's really simple to use. Just open it up. Take about this much. It's like a dime size. Not much of the product. Rub it in your hands. You're just going to push it on your face. Make sure to clean your face before you do this, ladies. That's all she's doing. That's all she's doing now. But in the past, she did tons of webinars. She did tons of free trainings. She did tons of informational posts on social that was pushing people back to her thing. But really, that's what she did to build the brand of Barefaced as it is. Also, Kaylin Polan of Lady Boss. She has a very similar business. She's in the workout health and wellness space. But it's very similar as far as like what she was doing, just running webinars on the front end, talking about health and wellness for women, breaking misbeliefs that they have, showing them the new way, and then introducing them to her business. It works very well, Marie. It's still a thing.
Okay.
I think Perplexity AI would be a great thing for you to use here and to try and Perplexity is really good at researching. So I think you'd have a great time with Perplexity.ai. Yeah, Perplexity.ai, and I'll put that in the chat for you.
What should I research there, Dante?
Perplexity.ai. It's a fantastic research tool. You're just going to go to Perplexity and say, hey, I found this woman who owns Barefaced. She built a huge skincare brand, and it looks like she did a lot of it by doing webinars and trainings and free online tutorials for people. Can you research? Show me what she did. Show me how she built Barefaced from nothing to what it is today.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it a paid app?
No, it should be free. I haven't looked at it in a while. I have a paid account, and once I do that, I never look. But I think Perplexity still has a free account.
Okay.
Awesome
All right,
question,
Dante.
Marie.
Thank you.
You got it.
Okay.
All right, gang. On that note, Ann, I see you.
Yes, thank you. How you doing, Dante?
Living the
Hello,
dream. How are
everyone.
you?
I'll be very quick. Should I use this link daily to come in to the
Yes.
VIP sessions? Great.
Yes, this is the same link for your VIP challenge. Same link every day, Monday to Friday, starting at 11 a.m. EST.
Okay, the VIP time is
Yes, 11 a.m. EST
Okay, got
every
it.
day.
okay. Thank you.
You got it, Ann. Great question. All right, gang. Thank you for an amazing session today. That was awesome. Great questions. Great work. We love seeing the daily progress you all are doing. Fantastic. I'm going to let you go for now. Tomorrow is Friday, Expert Friday. I don't know if Russell's here, actually. I haven't even checked yet. Goodness gracious. Sorry. Busy week. I will have an update for you guys in your communities on whether or not Russell's going to be able to be here. Either way, tomorrow, Friday, 11 to 12, open coaching, 12 to 1, expert-specific session. We're going to work on webinars and webinars only. So, look,
Okay, excellent. Yes.
awesome. Looking forward to seeing you guys then. Have an amazing rest of your day. Catch you tomorrow.